and I had an enlightening experience to travel to Taiwan to present the later, which was a paper that he wrote, for which I was also awarded Young Scientist Award, Travel Award. Thing is, as Dr. Butt mentioned, we really need to know where was it published, was it written by somebody, was there any reference in it, was there somebody else with it? So do not write things like this, please. These are not good for you, and nobody wants to read all this to reach that conclusion. When I noted that somebody was during my clinical years, besides my regular clinical work at the college, I had the opportunity to work in my father's clinic under his direct supervision. My dad had a very busy practice of internal medicine and gastroenterology. If you wanted to tell him, that's enough, that's good enough. But not those 2 pages of the whole situation. This is another one. I started off as a somewhat shy individual. Why do I want to see that? Is there any reason? But these are actual, true personal statements that people have put on their application, on their ELOS application. So, right now, if you think that this was not appropriate, know that for you also it will be the same thing. Simpler, half a page. What do you want to say? Yes, this is, I went to medical school, I'm a hard-working person, these are the subjects that I was interested in, this is what I did, and emphasize more on what do you want to do when you get there. If you're there, are you interested in various rotations, do you like the program, etc. Now, there is another little situation that you must see in one of these. As far as selecting the prospective place, I would like to pursue a career in, my career is concerned, I'm considering a program that has excellent clinical training in company. Oh, sorry. And so in the end, it looked as if, you are getting this program that you're sending, and this is, mine is the best and possible program that I can get to, and the person who is looking at it may say, then what the hell are you doing to my program? Why are you coming here? You really don't need to put your thoughts in there. Say, I just want to join the program. This is my intentions of looking at it, and go from there on. And so I just said that after I cleared my year 70 Part 2, I plan to seek a residency position in internal medicine, and will continue to work hard to be able to achieve my goals of continuing in research and academic medicine, and I do hope to achieve these goals as well. That's enough. That's one little paragraph covers the whole page. So please, next time when you guys are writing these statements, think about it, write them twice, show them to somebody else. And remember, the beautiful prose, thinking that you are writing very difficult English languages and sit down with a dictionary and put down a lot of different words, does not matter, doesn't work. Simple, straightforward, short, and true. Now, please indulge me for a second. I'm going to say a few words which I always said to those people who came to my program. And this was from experience. When you join the residency program, you are going there to learn. People are ready to teach you. And many times they'll ask you a question, and or they'll look at you, and if you do not know the answer, never just nod yes, you know. Because once you say yes, that means people will just say, okay, he knows this, so they don't have to teach you that. And you will got a very sorry figure the next time. There is no harm in saying 20 times a day, I don't know. If a question that you do not know the answer, say, I don't know. And this works not only in medicine, but wherever you go. Do not ever pretend. Is that right? Is that okay? Understand? All right. Now, this is a very touchy subject for me, but I don't hesitate, and please don't consider that is to any one individual, any person that I ever came across otherwise. There are other social issues, and those social issues are issues of space. We feel, when I say we, I'm where I belong, where I live. And that is that we have a little personal space, about 2 feet everywhere. You know, go across, this is my space, don't come near me. And that's true. Remember, we are very used to those lines everywhere. People squeeze in there, push you. Can't do that. Cannot do that, because that is something that just does not go. Now, that personal space also is in how loud we speak. We are too close to somebody. Similarly, that personal space is how others smell us. We all belong to the same species of animals, and animals do have a personal odor. And unless we are taking care of it, we are invading somebody else's space, who will feel uncomfortable standing next to you or next to me if I have that. And these days it's very easy. Something called deodorant is always available. Even if we can't change our clothes or wash every day, we can do it. But I tell you, instead of a little nurse coming to me and saying, can you talk to so-and-so? I would rather talk to them, everybody today, without even looking in their eyes so that they know what I mean. Please, if you get there or anywhere, think of these things. Personal space and personal space invasions. And then there is an issue where people feel that they are compelled to follow what somebody else is doing. If somebody invites you at home, be perfect at ease, do as you are. You don't have to do what they are doing. If somebody invites you to come and have a drink, if you don't drink, you just can say, oh, thanks, I'll have a glass of juice. But I've seen people do things otherwise. And I think I'm going to stop it here. I think that's enough of advice from an old fogey. But all these are words of wisdom.